Outstanding.
Welcome again to another tutorial video. It's a boy Eldorado and Ting. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can get the notification of the video as soon as they are uploaded. Today, what me really exaggerate on about like making your guitar effects a little bit more interesting and getting them even wider in your beat making. Can do it in your mixing too, but this one is like beat making type or for beat making purposes. So I have a beat that I've made here. I'm just so loop the front part of it. I'm gonna turn off the effects. I'm gonna play with the effects on. I'll make you hear the magic behind it. So as I can hear, it sound from normal guitar to something different, something unique, something that blow your mind away. A lot of time I hear beats with the regular guitar sound or the regular piano sound or regular this and regular that. You can really add effects like delay effects, flanging, chorusing, and all of these things, amp effect to make your sound a little bit more, or even distortion. There's a lot of things that you can really add to your sound to create a new sound, and the easiest way to do one sound is if you create a new sound is take one sound and take another sound and blend them together, you get a third sound. So that are one of the fastest way if you be creative or create another sound. But there are other ways of creating sounds like adding effects to a source sound. Like one sound you can even layer the sound and get a third sound, and with that third sound you can use another plugin to get a fourth sound. You see me? So it is something entirely new. You can really add that to your sound designing skills. Without further ado, me just play me solo up this one and play this one without the effect. So as you can hear, they already sound really nice without the effects that I put on them, and you can hear they're really marvelous and some nice VST plugin. But to add interest or getting a new sound um, on the first guitar is I add a tap delay. This plugin is from Plugin Alliance, and it is a delay plugin, but it is a different kind of delay plugin. I think it's modeled off of some Bucket Brigade um, delay stuff, and it has a shorter delay time than the normal delay that you would use, and it have a lot of power behind the small GUI. So with this is plugin we play with, make it here. As I can hear, it gives this wow effect and flanging effect, and the guitar even got wider, with using this effect. Uh, one other thing to really note with this delay, it kind of weird if you don't really use to top delay from the regular delay. And what I did with this, I practically select a preset. I don't remember which preset that I selected, but as I can see, the level is at 12 o'clock. It is stereo. I have the output not 100% to the effect, but most to the effect like 2 o'clock, and you know the level is the mix left and right is about 2 o'clock, and the level is the same. The regeneration here in the plugin, it feeds back into the input over here, so you can select the amount of delay, like the output signal being sent back to the input again for sent out again by the plugin. There's some complex routing behind this thing, and the top assign, it is specific. These numbers here that you see, it is a specific set of numbers on this, so you can switch it left, right, whichever side you really want it, start or end point, and being in the center mean that they are off. So the delay timing, let me click here for show you right here. So the first one is 1.3, second one is 2.2, third one is 4, and so on and so on, and stop at 55.5 milliseconds. So it's practically shorter than a slap delay. So as I can say, as I tell you, it is very unique, and this is the delay control and how much delay you want, or less, or if you want a filter on it, or whatever the case may be. So I just applied. I don't remember which preset I selected, but as I can see the settings, and I played it, and you get the idea of what I did there. Secondly, I add on the second guitar, I add a flanger. That is without. This is with. Play without again. And this is with. Something unique. And the flanger that I use is a ADA flanger from Plugin Alliance. It's a plugin by Brainworks, and I select the 2009 model because for some reason I tend to like this one better for this particular beat. But if I did select the old model, this is what it sounds like. 2009 model is a little bit more cleaner, but it is not crunchy, in which I didn't really want a crunchy sound for this particular sound. It did sound good on it, but it was a matter of preference, and I picked the 2009 model. There are other instances of like mixing guitars. I use a 1979 model because a reggae, you have to try to add some old school stuff to it. And what I did here, I also why am I making so much mistakes? I also crank up the saturation on it, and I mixed it. It wasn't 100% mix. I mixed it in with the actual sound, so it's not 100% on it. So this is it, sound with it. So I'm gonna play it in context with the beat. You can hear what I'm going. So I'm gonna play the first chorus of the beat. thing again that I have forgot to mention is it kind of fill the space that was in the beat. So I don't really have to add a lot of instruments to really fill those spaces, you know, because of the widening effect that this plugin gives off in this particular beat. Well, you can use it on every beat if you like. You can not use it. You know, I'm just show you how to really add interest like to guitar melodies. Yeah, because there's a lot of time I just hear the regular guitar and nothing like wow on it and like something on it. Yeah, so you can really use this technique to add a little wow to your guitar. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching again. It's another great video. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't like it, you know what to do. And come on, guys. A lot of you watching the videos and not subscribing. Come on, hit that subscription button down there. So until next time, it's a boy Eldorado. Peace out.